Friends, I'm Dr. Shah Shahid, as usual, sharing with you some important aspect of human nature. This time, I'm just have got so many, I say, letters or responses from the parent, teacher, and elder people that they are facing a great problem in their life and they have difficulty to control and discipline their children because the things are getting out of their hand and whatever they may do, they are helpless before it. What I wish to say is, I'm talking about the impact of current social media and its sexual exploitation, and then have an impact on the children, and parents have no control in that one. And various kind of vulgarity and sexual ailments are increasing day by day, and it is such a powerful, I may say, tool to bring a change in the children or even any young ones, even adults, even old people, that wherever they are, no, nothing is now hidden from any person. If something is happening extraordinary in Europe or in America or in New York and big cities, its effect is on every place in the world. I mean, there may be young people, there may be old people, they may be poor, they may be rich, and they may be living in hilly areas, and they may be living in villages where the things were in control, and every area was having its own tradition so and various kind of discipline to develop personality of the children according to their religion, according to their moral authority, and according to their set pattern and principle in life. No doubt, everything has a positive, negative points. If you go and study for the last 20 years, there have been a miracle change in the world due to the, I may say, media, due to the IT, various kind of services, and and this has been used from by different people in different way. Mostly people have used it for their business purposes, and they have I mean, advertise it and attract the people to they may buy their things, and these things are so much available that one can buy anything and get any services sitting at home and ordering that thing. Even there is some kind of I will share with you the people have gone to certain extent that they even offer sex and prostitution and by the beautiful model girls and in their special kind of addresses and I may say techniques to attract the people. So what I'm going to say before talking to the children, what it has effect on the marital life of so many people. The woman have made a complaint that Dr. Saab, what can I do? My husband, who was very obedient to this and this, he get phone calls, and then there is a repeated calls. We cannot control it, and there are such kind of offers. And you see, my husband is not giving attention to me. He go out, and I don't know what is going on. Same is about the I miss parent. They say, well, this piece, I mean, this media cell, it has made a revolution in the history. How that those who are rich, they give it to the children just to use it and plays to kill the time. But there are all kind of programs. So what they do, they share with those people who are poor and opposite sex, and they attract them and they show them and give them certain kind of activities, a certain kind of knowledge, which in the very young age when they are in before puberty, they get awareness it, and you see this is a second most important instinct, how it has an impact on their I may say physical growth, social and emotional growth. So there's a lot of problem. It is spreading like a big problem in the society. you know what happened that those who are ignorant, when they get these information, some of these are elaborated misinformation, disinformation to attract the people, because the job is of the advertiser is to bring certain kind of thing to exploit the situation and excite the people so they may accept their whatever they want to sell it. So in this respect, if it has an effect on the physiological age at this stage, it has an effect in the social age. Social life also. They get before and time excitement and sexual involvement, and then they go various kind of experiences, and when they see on these program what is happening, how they are exploiting the sex, then they have these practical. So in the street and in the areas where these people are living, particularly in the developing countries, underdeveloped countries, the girls and boys are getting involved in these kind of activities and have a great impact on their in physical age, and also in their education, because they get involved in these things, lose their interest in the productivity, and they do not go for playing games or become physically strong. They rather involved in these kind of sexual excitement kind of activity. So the way they are presenting, it is very dangerous. Reason is this: nobody can control excitement because this is human nature. But these poor children, they are at the mercy of these people, the way they present, and they are unable to control it. So many cases have been reported the places I know, that their kids who were just like in the ninth grade, they fell in love with each other. The boy was poor and the girl was rich. And then may say the girl's parent, they give him a hell of a time to his family, and they crushed him. Resultantly, he suicide. Can't you imagine the age of 10 years and one will get in love and go to such a extremity? So because in this age, it is just like giving an extra excitement to a person and change him to such a direction that he make it a, I may say, mission of life to have the beloved. It is a mixture of old thinking and new thinking, because if you go further, I may give you analysis. In the past, people have to wait, I may say, months and months to see the face of the beloved. I mean, in the old age, I'm saying about 20, 30 years back. No, and they have no chance to talk with each other. They cannot mix with each other, and they cannot have any kind of activities because there are moral values and social taboos and lot of restriction on it. But here you see, you can talk, you can get together, you can have any kind of activities because both have the same media. So media has given not only positive aspect, rather premature, kind of condition, which is not good for it. Same as if you see in the old time, the old movies, people used to go to enjoy in the cinema, and the movie was based on not on sex. I mean, love, beloved, melody songs and rich values, and based on the character, discipline, and based on the struggle of the person, and there was a lot of positivity in it, and they show that the pure love, the pure bonds are what is it, and how much one have to work on it to get it. But here you see the world is quite different. You don't have to do such kind of things. Most of the things, if you see in the Indian movies and other related movies, their job is not to present love or dialogue. And then, in the past, they used to express through dialogues by facial expression. Here, the trend has changed. What it is, they express through physical excitement, certain kind of action and such kind of songs that one may be get excited for sex. So the trend has changed with the passage of time. In the old time, literature was given great importance. I may say poetry was very important, and then there was novels, and there were the rich kind of human values which were given. Now the things are quite on different. Now if you go to want to see a movie, you will see sex and sex and sex, exploitation, and making you to go and have practical. So these things are now common in everywhere and every place, and the parents, they are who are getting old and they have not seen such kind of challenges in their life. They know, they want to know how we should control it, because it is the job of the society that they should have certain restriction and certain kind of principle that they should not exploit the children, and only for the sake of selling their uh, brand and other kind of things, and they bring the woman and show their action and their body and this and that. The people, when they saw it, they just go, we should buy this thing because the girl has excited them. I mean, same is about these movies which people are passing and they are presenting to it. If you go in certain, I'd say, program in developing countries, I will mostly say India, because they sell certain kind of things, how to get more excited, how to develop your organ, how to do this and that. Now imagine everybody, the new curious children, even the old or young one, they will keep on looking such kind of things. Actually, this is all propaganda just to attract the people to make money, and then they use women for these sexual excitement. Can you imagine? So the male may get easily trapped in that respect. So, in short, it has an effect in daily life in such a way in the schools. And now, say, people have this media when they send their girls to the, I must say, hostels, they get together, they have a connection. Parents do not know how she is passing life. They trust that she has gone for education or the boy has gone for education. They do not know what is going on in their life, because this private tool is so powerful, so effective, so easy to get and meet your second most important instinct, sex. He is blind. He is a power. No, if one have a starvation, one become crazy, and if you put further excitement, then the people get crazy. Those who have sources, they do not see what is the after effect and what would be the end result. They get involved, and then, one way or the other, if they control themselves, there are some pregnancies, and for those pregnancies, how they girls, unmarried girls, hide themselves. They use local techniques, and there are kind of um, abortion, certain kind of action take place, and there's so many death in that respect. So I am just informing you that this exploitation in the current social media is very dangerous, and it is such a powerful tool. It is affecting the families, particular those who are ignorant, those who are poor, those who are rich. Everybody is affected within its own system. Mean, if they have no knowledge, they want to have experiment, and mean when they are going experiment, they don't know how to control their self. There is no, you can control the after effect of the sex. Same is about the, I may say, telling you, some people using it as a tool to collect money. Even you see in the media, there would be ads. If you want to have this girl, we have this and this, you just call us and we will provide these services. So this thing, which was once taken that one should have only after marriage, to have children, to have a strong family unit, and they should have productivities. This business is going far away from that connection of family unit, children, because why one should have a marry and have the responsibility of the spouse. I mean, go ahead, have fun and pleasure. Oh, I want to go and buy this shirt. Okay, you have money, just go and buy shirt. So is about the human being. So there is a price of every action, and people do not know there is a worth about humanity. There are certain moral, ethical, social values. These are vanishing with the time, but it has an effect on the physiological also, because when the people get involved before age in it, how it has effect on their life. Not only this, the social life is also terribly disturbed. People have become self-centered. There's no social action because you have a own life. Your this phone is your life. You can use it. You can call, you can do whatever you like. It is between that person, and this is the tool who is connecting everything. So people don't like to have a time to get together, to explore each other, to see the families and do these things. They say, have fun and play here. And have money, have fun and play here. And those do not have, they just have a very kind of problem, anxiety, tension, because they're excited about what they should do. I mean, I'm just presenting to you the effect of how to make a thing appetite, how you make starvation so strong. If you get it done, what is its effect before maturity? And if you have not, what is the effect on your mind, on your thinking power? And number three is this: if you have got it, then who will be responsible of the output? Because it is piling up, other in life. I mean, respect has gone in the society. So please keep in mind, progress is good, but liberty or liberalism has certain limits. If we become liberal and do everything and have money, and then what is the difference between the animal and mankind? So this is the reason it's written in the holy books that, oh mankind, be careful. Life is not just fun and play here. You will be called to question for all your deeds. What you are you helpful to the mankind, or you are harming the mankind? Are you making the society purposeful, have meaningful life, and make the life, I may say, good, and keep on progressing as a human being? Mean with your moral, ethical values, your standard, or you're just collecting money by fair and found means to have fun. And then you see, if you have a fun, you do not care what is happening, what is the after effect of those people. If I'm doing this thing, my class fellow friends, how they are feeling about it. And when they get together, then these children have various kind of other experiences like um, playing, I may say, masturbation or homosexuality trend, and these things. These are all the experiments which these kids are doing beforehand, because they are overexcited before time, and they have nothing to do, so they have all these experiments. So in short, I may say, it is the social, I may say, big issue. The big hands and the I mean, society should think about. There should be some principles how to control these things, and otherwise, what will happen? This thing will be a worst thing for the mankind, and the people won't go to the school, higher education, research, and this also go ahead to have some job and just have fun and play. That's the reason you see in the coming generation, people just go up to high school, or I may say community college, and after that they won't go and research and this and that. They say, wow, have money, have fun, and get the to know how to make money in the shortest way, and how to use second kind of these tools to excite the people to make money through business, through I mean body playing, or through other kind of thing. So please, it is a very important issue, and please think about it and consider and control the thing in by sitting together, giving insight to the kids, and putting them in some kind of activity, physical activity, or have control on their food, because in Islam it says you should have a praying, and you should have a fasting, and you should put the children in games, so that that power of sex may be diverted to a productivity. With these things, just see the surah, it will help you. Okay, thank you very much, gentlemen. I will keep on sharing with you your questions and answer, and I will looking your feedback on it. Thank you very much.
أوتيتم من شيء فمتاع الحياة الدنيا وما عند الله خير وأبقى للذين آمنوا وعلى ربهم يتوكلون.
So whatever thing you have been given, it is but for enjoyment of the worldly life. But what is with Allah is better and more lasting for those who have believed and upon their Lord rely.
والذين يجتنبون كبائر الإثم والفواحش وإذا ما غضبوا هم يغفرون.
And those who avoid the major sins and immoralities, and when they are angry they forgive.
والذين استجابوا لربهم وأقاموا الصلاة وأمرهم شورى بينهم ومما رزقناهم ينفقون.
And those who have responded to their Lord and established prayer, and whose affair is determined by consultation among themselves. And from what we have provided them, they spend.
والذين إذا أصابهم البغي هم ينتصرون.
And those who, when tyranny strikes them, they defend themselves.
وجزاء سيئة سيئة مثلها فمن عفا وأصلح فأجره على الله إنه لا يحب الظالمين.
And the retribution for an evil act is an evil one like it. But whoever pardons and makes reconciliation, his reward is due from Allah. Indeed, He does not like wrongdoers.
وَلَمَنِ انتصر بعد ظلمه فأولئك ما عليهم من سبيل.
And whoever avenges himself after having been wronged, those have not upon them any cause for blame.